Hi, this is Naomi, a 19-year-old content creator, model, and nail tech. Today, she finally decided to post her makeup routine, cause she don't gatekeep round here. If you gatekeep, you're a beg. I hope you learned something valuable from this video. She worked really hard on it.
Hola mi amor, how you doing? I'm assuming my narrator already told you that I'm doing a makeup routine. Very self-explanatory. I'll insert everything I'm using and everything that you will need in this video on the screen. And let's just get straight into it. The beginning of any makeup routine is amazing skin prep. So go and grab your skincare products and put them on your face. I started off by using the Anoa toner and now I'm going in with the Aveeno Skin Relief Oil. Because the moisture speaks for itself, okay? I like going for a dewy look, so this step is very important to me to ensure that it can be as dewy as possible. As I ran out of my e.l.f. setting spray. But it's okay, I'll be using the L'Oreal one today. Anyway, so I have to start off by brushing down my brows. I'll be going in with the e.l.f. brow gel, and let me tell you something about this. Don't put too much, because I don't know, me personally, I'm trying to grow my brows out, and putting so much product on my brows can actually clog my brows and hinder the growth. And also it can be a bit annoying trying to fill it in with so much gel on it, but I do really like the slicked down look. It just looks so clean and nice. And also, if you like the straight brow look, it's great for manipulating your brow shape to fit what you want. I really like my brow shape. Brush in the exact same direction as me. In fact, pause this whole thing, get your makeup stuff, and let's do it together so we can look glam by the end of the video, okay? But yeah, I like to also go in with my finger and just really press it down and get it all nice and pretty. Here is a little before and after on each eyebrow. You can see a difference. Okay, Sha, so now we're going to fill the brows in with this abomination, literally. I need to get a new brow pencil. But for a soft glam, I wouldn't recommend fully coloring your brows. For a soft glam, I would recommend filling in the gaps of your natural brows. And that's what I'm doing in this video. Just super light strokes, filling the little gaps in, so then it doesn't look too thick. The whole point of a soft glam is to be soft. And also, here's something I've realized that I want to share. Don't buy brow pencils like this. Buy brow pencils that you can sharpen. I don't know if this is common sense already, but yeah. And if your brows look too thick, like slugs, you can just brush them out a little bit. Now, this is my favorite part. I can't lie, you might hear me say that 10 times, but whatever. And y'all, this primer, did you hear me? This primer, I feel like it's on the top 5 list of the makeup primers. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not 5. I love this primer because it just grips my face. It makes my face look shiny, and it adds to that extra dewy look that I like to have. And guys, look at this. It just stuck to my face. It just stuck there. Lately, I've been doing the hand movement too much, but anyway. But editing this video is making me realize I might need a darker foundation shade because summer is here. But don't do what I did on my left side. Do what I did on the right side, and I'll explain why later on in the video. And for foundation, I already showed you, but I used the L'Oreal foundation. Not even glazing them, but I don't see myself using a different one because this one is just so good, and the way it blends out, too good. I find it to be very lightweight on my skin, and if you know me, you know that that's like my #1 priority when it comes to makeup. But a little tip about shaping the brows: don't swipe. If you're a beginner, don't swipe because you won't get it right. Do stamps like I am doing to sort of conceal the brows. And yes, I'm using foundation to conceal my brows because I just think it's better than using concealer. I don't know, it's just what works for me, I guess. This is why I said don't swipe if you're a beginner, because you're more likely to mess up your brow. And look at that coverage, guys. You guys saw that little miserable spot I had on my nose? Where's it at? Tell me. But yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Wow, look at that glow, guys. This is why I love this foundation. This foundation is super blendable, and I'm not just saying that because that's literally part of the name, but it really is. I'm low-key running out, I can't lie. I don't know if you can tell, but it's so creamy and thick, and that's what I like. For this part, I like to use a slightly lighter shade than my foundation, and then to really add to the highlight, I go in with a lighter shade of the L'Oreal foundation. I showed the two before, but yeah, that's the way I like to place it, because I'm not being funny, I don't like that crazy under eye look where everything is just yellow or white. No, I like to have a little ombre effect with my under eye. That's why I don't want to put the brightness all over my under eyes. But as you can see, I start off blending like outside, and then I blend inside. I hope that was understandable. This is because I want most of the brightness to be close to my nose. I find that it looks better like that. And then just use a smaller brush to go into those corners that the beauty blender can't access. And now it's time for my favorite part. Guys, this curve case, I even need to make a video about it. It's so good. I feel like, honestly, if you're in uni, it's gonna save you so much money. Like, I'm telling you. And let's get into the pigment really quick. Let's just get into the pigment. Like, what? I could have kept going, but that's only where I want the contour to lay. But you can see how pigmented and creamy that is. Oh, and by the way, I know I edited the video, but I didn't go in and dip it in more product. I just used what was on the brush already. That shows you how pigmented it is. And this is what it looks like blended out. When blending the contour, try to blend like in the same place that the contour is as much as possible. Don't spread it everywhere. Don't. At first, I didn't even like to contour my cheeks because I really didn't know how to do it. But when I learned to just blend where it is and not spread it everywhere, it just changed the game. And now with the blush, and guys, I look crazy, I know, please trust the process, but no, this is what I need to do, because guys, I like a nice blushed look. Just do what I do, trust me. And even if you overdo it, you can just add a few lines of foundation and blend that out. And guys, I'm telling you, by the end of this video, it won't look this crazy, but you need to really add the blush in. Now, this is the savior of my makeup that actually fixes the whole crazy blush blendness look. But before you use blend that crease like I did, because it will really mess up your makeup. And yeah, just press it under your eyes. Don't go and gouge your eye out, because the way my eye was moving here was a bit scary. Like with this, you need to really press it on, like press real good. And you want to cover not the entire part of your face, but not just the under eye area, because you see that crazy blush look I did before? Yeah, we need to hide that. I go in with a second or third layer and then begin to brush the excess out. And this is what it looks like side by side. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know why no one really talks about this, but using baby powder is so intelligent. Like, I wish I discovered this sooner. I don't know how I discovered it, but yeah, I use a bit of baby powder in my makeup. I know it wasn't intended to be used like this, but it just works, so I use it. I also like to go in with a little bit more mascara on my brows to darken them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I was doing here, but yeah, very odd. Anyways, oh my days, editing this makes me realize how much of a weirdo I can be at times. But yeah, here's my favorite part, lining my lips. Yep. This is just so satisfying. It really is. And also, guys, you can use the brow pencil as a lip liner. I don't know why we have separate things. The only time I'd get a different lip liner is if I want a different color, but I can't lie, guys, I love me a brown lip. I want to try something else though, I can't lie. So comment any recommendations you have. But yeah, that's the lining done. I like to also go in with a bit of this shade for my lip combo from the curve case. And that's part of the reason why I love this curve case, because it just works so well for multiple things. Technically saving me money, which is technically free because, you know, girl math. But now, oh my gosh, guys, oh my days, this setting spray, oh my gosh, guys, you can tell I'm excited to talk about this. I'll even insert clips. The way this lasted, try it. It is very intense, as you can tell. I was a bit taken aback, but it's really good and it lasts. It is advertised to last for 36 hours. Obviously, I don't plan on keeping my makeup on for that long, but if you want me to, then bet. And this is now the finished look with normal lighting, no natural lighting. What do you think? So as you can see, this L'Oreal setting mist is that girl. Like, there's no transfer. You can see the timestamps and everything. And my mom has something to say about it, so I'll insert that with a voice effect. Because, you know, privacy and stuff.
So the thing just stay. Let me see your face. It's just like you just did new makeup. You give me, let me spray.
And one thing about these African moms, they don't lie. Let me tell you. So this basically lasted me 18 hours before I chose to take it off. Mind you, I slept, ate, showered with this on my face. And yeah, that's the in-depth video of my makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was as in-depth as possible and that you learned from it.